go to the murder in Andhra Pradesh that has some disturbing parallels to the horrific Sonam Raghuvanshi case. It has now emerged that the Sonam case, where Sonam allegedly hired killers to murder her husband, Raja Raghuvanshi, during their honeymoon in Meghalaya, could have sparked Aishwarya to murder her husband using hired killers in Kurnool town of Andhra Pradesh.
Well, it raises multiple disturbing questions, Vasudha. According to investigators, the prime suspect in the case, Aishwarya, who married Tejeshwar just about a month ago, had plotted this murder with the help of her lover. She shared her husband's location and the lover allegedly paid 2 lakhs to hired assassins. The police suspect that they could have conspired the murder after getting to know about Sonam Raghuvanshi case. That's a very disturbing part of this entire crime. Uma Sudhir has the details.
Investigations have revealed very disturbing and shocking details of how a newlywed wife planned the murder of her husband, who believed that his wife deeply loved him. Tirmal Rao and Aishwarya had in fact been inspired by the Meghalaya love story or murder story, and in which the husband had been eliminated, and in this case they wanted to eliminate Tejeshwar and for Aishwarya to go away with Tirmal Rao, so that it appears that the couple has disappeared and that would throw the police off track was their idea. But Aishwarya had not agreed, and therefore she had asked for the hired killers to go ahead and murder her husband Tejeshwar. The second detail is that they had put a GPS on the bike of Tejeshwar to be able to track all his movements. The third part, they had in fact been on video calls continuously for hours together every single day, even on the day of her wedding and even after her wedding as well. And despite the fact that Tejeshwar's parents and family were not in favor of him getting married to Aishwarya, Tejeshwar went ahead and married Aishwarya because he was very much in love with her, and she convinced him that she wanted to marry him. The fourth detail is that both Tirmal and Aishwarya had in fact planned to go away to Ladakh or Andaman, away from all this investigation and the disappearance of Tejeshwar back home.
Well, also with us this evening, Vikram Singh, former DGP of UP. Sir, you've seen many cases in your career. Sometimes I wonder if so much attention on a murder case of the nature of the Sonam Raghuvanshi case could have adverse impact on people. Like in this case, the police suspect that could have triggered off the conspiracy for this murder.
Good evening. What you said as a conjecture is unfortunately a ground reality. The OTT and such gory episodes do seem to have an impact on our conscious and the subconscious mind. Nothing operates in vacuum. This cold-blooded, deliberated, well-calibrated and calculated murder happened because the malignant impact that the Sonam and the Raja episode had happened in Meghalaya. Obviously, that story and the bombardment by the news and the channels on the impressionable minds, I would say impressionable, they obviously had the seeds for this to germinate in their minds. And what happened, of course, is a tragedy that spelled out another Sonam and Raja tragedy that happened here in Andhra Pradesh. Now, the almost eerie comparison, except for the fact that the murder weapon was very different. Here also, there are hired assassins, continuous video chats, the GPS mechanism in the two-wheeler, as also the orchestration done by the third person. And he himself probably taken a loan of 20 lakhs to go underground, either in the Andaman Islands or in the Sikkim. But that was not to happen, because ultimately at the end of the day, but what is most shocking and surprising is the complicity of the family members who also arranged the 3 assassins.